Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus one more time. I was looking back over the videos that I have posted over the past 3 months, and I'm sure we got no less than about 30 or 40. I'm almost doing it every day. And if I look at those videos and see how many views, out of, say, 3 months, the one that ranks the highest has approximately 23 views. The others have 2, 4, 6, 3, 8, stuff like this. And what it's actually saying is that nobody is listening to what I say, nor are they interested. Someone said I'm probably tagging them wrong, but I can't be tagging them that wrong. You can say somebody thumped their toe and put it on the social media, and you'll have thousands of folks who watched it overnight. But the things that I'm saying, peace, prosperity, and joy, which everybody says that they desire and want. And I'm the only people speaking of it in a sense that it can be achieved. And we have come to a point where we are willing to accept the lesser of two evils than to listen to this. So what does that say? What kind of statements does that say about you, the people? I know you might say, well, you can't put me down because you haven't heard me. You haven't listened to me. But it does say something about you. It says something that a new world order that have contrived to mess and abuse you, the people, was able to do so because you have been trained to have a little sense and no thinking abilities. If you watch the news on television, the network news, they never tell you anything significant that's going on in this country. Why? Because the powers that be have bought them, have directed them, if they want the job, to do what they are told to do, and that's what they're doing. Your politicians are directed. They're told what to do. As Ms. Clinton once stated, the Council on Foreign Relations is right down the street, so she can just go down the street and get information and be told what she's supposed to do about us. And that can only come over because of people like you. This is almost like people who have no brain. You see some people who have some physical or mental health problems. They don't function as others. And it seems as though the way we as a nation of people acting right now is like we have some mental problems, that we are out of our minds, that we are sitting around. Check out the social media. You got everybody, it seems, who's not on the list for the powers that be, telling you all kinds of things that's wrong, telling you all kinds of things that's happening. You got, what, whistleblowers. You got guys telling us, Assad telling us all kinds of things that's happening that we didn't know anything about. We got guys who are hiding over in Russia telling us stuff we didn't know anything about. We got people in NSA telling us stuff that we didn't know anything about. And we are listening to it right there, but we're not doing anything. And there are people saying, wake up, do something, do something. It's like everybody's waiting for somebody else to do something while they keep talking. Nobody seems to be joining in. Now, I've heard this stuff for years. I even heard back in 2000 when they told us Bush was going to become president, even before he started running. They told us that. Conspiracy people told us that. They knew that. They informed us. And just like they said, it happened. Just like they said it was going to happen. And we still sitting around so busy trying to get our little change so we can go somewhere and do a little of this, till we're acting like we've lost our minds. And the New World Order has said, first we were going to slip it in on. Now they are blatant. They're just telling us what they're going to do to us with the Agenda 21 and with what's happening in Florida, Georgia Gladstone. They are telling us what they're going to do with all the military armaments that's moving into these states and into these cities. They're telling us what they're going to do when they're usurping all of the constitutional powers that we had to protect us, and saying how they were going to enslave us, and it's happening right before our eyes. And they say they're going to do it in such a way that they're not going to force it on us. We're going to actually ask them to come in and do it. In other words, we're going to say, devil, come in and lead us. Somewhere in the Bible, they said that the children of God who had been listening to the guidance of God through God's representatives, who, I think it was Saul, I'm not too sure, came back and told God, say, the people want them a king like the rest of like the world. They don't want to listen to you anymore. They want to cheat, connive, lie, and steal because they think that might work for them. And why would they think that that would work for them instead of treating people right? Well, there was something going on. I think what it was, those others were killing folks. And when it comes to life or death, some people, not everybody, some people will eat things that you wouldn't think they'd eat. They would do things you wouldn't think they'd do just to stay alive. And so it seems